Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Around the Rink vlog. What you're going to see in this next segment is Dr. Jeff Leader and John Cara. They're going through essentially kind of a training for a new piece of testing technology that we're looking on implementing on the player side. So quite simply, they're just running our coaching staff through the paces so that they're not running into any technical difficulties, and that our coaches can deliver it to our players smoothly in, I believe, week 3 and 4 of the R1 program.
The first day, I think we're just doing straight up sprints, right? So one guy would be, the basis of it would be that Jeff's going to set up in one spot, and then the other half of the group would work with the other coaches type thing. We do quick starts on the one side, take video of it, and then be able to give them feedback.
So quality is like the video, how their body is moving and stuff like that, and then we can break that down into like quantity. So every meter, what was their speed and acceleration at any meter. So if we're just doing a straight out sprint, we can break it down in the first 5 meters and get a time and say, okay, like how fast were you in your first 5 meters?
That was better. Yeah,
Got it there.
Come on. Nice.
You got a knee brace on? No, absolutely.
You got an ACL in your knee?
So, big interest of ours is both qualitative and quantitative data.
Yeah.
So you can have all the numbers in the world, but the qualitative piece in hockey is so important, and that's how the on-ice team makes slight adjustments into all the players.
Okay.
It's super important to get angles on the guys, what their joints are doing at every specific stride that they're taking, come up with the best plan for the player. So that's all that matters. Paint the whole picture, and this is how we get it.
Awesome.
All Stoichkowicz.
He's fast. Kid's fast. That was good.
That's pretty good.
That was fast.
There you can see again, we did this before, that you see that spike and acceleration right at around that 11 meter mark.
I don't know if I like that.
So when we look at stoic speed for that 20 meters, you did it in 3.24 seconds, okay? So that was the fastest, and then what we have here is we have different splits in meters per second. So if I touch on the 5 meters, what we basically get is your time, but also what your maximum velocity was coming out of that 5 meters. So obviously your first 5 meters, you're never going to reach your top speed within those first 5 meters, but we can say that if your top speed is 8.1 meters per second, you got to about 65% of your top speed within that first 5 meters. So that's kind of what we're looking for players. Players are going to have their top speed, but really what we want to get in that first 5 meters is we want to get as much of that top speed achieved in that first 5 meters. Johnny, why don't you take this over if you're going over from here and your top.
Basically what you would do is look at, with the results there, be able to then replicate. So this first one, because it's from behind, we want to talk about blade engagement. Then we do a next one that would be a side view, and then within the side view we can show them. So if we're watching Stoic here or whatever, you can look at his blade engagement, so you can see how his foot comes down flat. Okay, and then he's able to he's a little bit slower in that transition, which leads to his heels kicking across his body, especially on the right leg. Okay, so his knees have to come all the way across. So basically by engaging that foot instead of the foot going out to the side, like that, if you can engage it, it'll allow you to drive straight ahead instead of the feet coming across. So that would be kind of feedback you could do, and you would just go through.
You ever seen Talatalo broccoli? They don't even cut the stalk, it's like this long.
choke on that. Hi.
Are you going for lunch now?
Yeah. Are you guys all
Then
going
you
together?
two go. We'll two go.
Okay. Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna get?
Don't worry, I just don't want that.
Subway.
Let's go to Earl Sandwich. Earl of Sandwich.
I like Earl's sandwich, but you're paying top dollar. It's like $25 for a wrap. That's a little outrageous to me. And who's this Earl character?
So in this next segment, we'll take you through our development camps. So development camps run through the month of July, and they're half-day camps. So what you're gonna see here is kids running through an on-ice session, a boardroom session, and a workout with Testify Performance. It's essentially what every kid gets and the experience that they get to have as a part of a rink development camp.
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
Okay guys, we're gonna put on video for the first like 10 minutes here. It's just like a snack and a little break, and then we'll get into the topics for today.
Can I get my water?
Absolutely. Hopefully you guys can read my writing.
Do you want me to write? Where
What are you talking about? That's really neat.
I could write.
Normal. Like where would you want to go on vacation? Like if you could go anywhere in the world.
I want to go to Elon Musk's house.
Okay.
Can you say you want to go to the RINK Training Center?
What kind of dogs do you have? Like what brand? Or
Brand?
No, I said breed.
Brand. My favorite brand is.
And if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you want to go? There's a whole lot of places to pick, so.
The desert?
All right, fair enough. No, that's cool. No, the desert's actually kind of cool. If you go to Egypt and they have the pyramids in the desert there. So.
But there's no water.
There's no water.
Do you know why I think aliens exist?
What?
Because how would they build pyramids that huge, bigger than like buildings, back in like 2000 BC? One theory is that they use wooden rollers to carry the huge.
That theory I like better than the aliens.
To carry the huge blocks, there's evidence that has been found that they're used canals.
Hey, there's your answer.
They used cranes. No, they didn't.
Pretty crazy.
The Great Pyramid. How come?
Doesn't say anything about aliens. Okay, guys, we're gonna get started here. So, obviously, most of us have been in a boardroom before, either last week or in previous years. We're gonna watch just some videos of, like today we worked on wrist shots. So we're gonna watch some videos of wrist shots, see how these NHL players do it, so you guys can kind of see what we're teaching you or what you're working on out there applied to a game situation or to pros doing it, right? So when you actually see it broken down in a video, then it makes a little bit more sense, right?
Everything.
You can't see it.
I can see this road.
Is it? So you guys didn't see that the whole time?
No.
We are going to drop whatever lunch kits and stuff you have off at the bag drop. Yeah. And then we're gonna head up to Dryland. Sound good? Let's get Dryland started and then we can go. Or do you have to go like that? Okay, it looks like you gotta go. Come on, down here.
test it again.
All right, guys. Way to go.
Get down the
Have you listened
How
to
do
the
you listen to the
podcast?
podcast? Because again, I'm gonna get shut down before we're even started here.
My best friend made a podcast, and I never listened to it. So if that makes you feel any better.
Oh,
Doesn't make me feel better. All I need, Julia, is for you to tap that cloud. That's it.
You know what?
Tap it right
Is it
now.
on Apple or?
Apple, Spotify.
Wherever you get your podcasts, we're available.
Don't. Yeah. So you can film it.
No, you're in the vlog now.
You recording again? Okay, always record. Do you like dogs? Dogs. All right, coming up next, we've got RINK Dogs. You know, everyone here at the RINK family seems to have a dog or be adding a dog to their family. So we've got Riot and Lucy just running amok throughout the rink.
Lucy. Oh, you hi. How are you?
He has an insatiable need for like greed.
Get belly rubbed.
Peter was scruffy, but this is quarantine haircut.
Oh, to the camera. What's that
That's Lucy.
Hello. Oh, I know. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Lucy. Scared of the stairs.
All right, so thanks for tuning into this week's, I guess stop saying it starting with all right. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Around the Rink. We're gonna be running this kind of format over the next couple weeks to see how it goes, just to give you a bit of context of, you know, what you're seeing in these clips so that you got a better understanding. So give us some feedback, let us know if you liked it, and we'll see you next week.